What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day it is. This is the Bandit. This is the Bandit. It's early in the morning, Atlanta, Georgia. Well, actually, I just moved outside of Atlanta and just got a house on the outskirts of Atlanta. Probably about 45 minutes from Atlanta. This is my first time going live. I've been on YouTube for about going on 6 years. I usually just, make videos talking about relationships, talking about how to make money, how to stay focused in life, how to just not let things bother you, just live your best life you can live. And as you can see, I'm pretty much in the woods and try to get black men, particularly men in general, but black men, to try venturing out, try to go, and get out the city. Um, and it's getting a little hostile. And I'm the bandit. This is my bandit mask. If you look at my videos, it's no significance to it. I was making fun of the pandemic in 2020 with the whole mask thing. So this is just a gimmick. You know what I'm saying? This is just something that I was just making fun of the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? And I'll leave it at that because I don't want to get flagged about talking about that. But you know, the government does what it does, and people gonna do what they're gonna do. I'm not trying to convince nobody or nothing, but this is it's just a gag. But anyway, I want to talk to you about being on jobs and you had to deal with a-holes all the time. And I'm here to tell you, you don't have to. There's so many opportunities out here where you can just venture out and do other things. I think we get caught up. I think we get caught up in the job. We get caught up in how much money we're making. We're getting caught up in being scared to just go and do something else. And so you deal with a-holes that they just want to poke the bear, poke the bear, poke the bear, poke the bear. And I was in a situation like that recently, and I chose to walk. I chose to walk away. I have options to do other things. I have certifications. I got things I can do. But I think it's very important that you live your life and enjoy your life and understand that you're in it in the moment. You have to understand that you're in it. Some people go through their whole life and not understand that you have to live and not just exist. You got people out here, they arguing, they fighting about certain things, and that don't even really matter. It doesn't even really matter. And I want to put it in perspective. You spend your life. I'm in my 50s now. My kids are grown. My daughter is on her own. My oldest son, he's on his own. I got my youngest is in college, and he is doing very well, and he graduate this year, and hopefully he can go through life and have fun living his life. But I always taught my kids to live and not just exist. You live, not just exist. And it's very, very important. Let me turn this around so you can see See what I see what I'm all this is my land. I need to rake it up, but I got, you know, it's really nice. I gotta clean my deck. Gotta clean it. I've been in my house about 3 days. About 3 days I've been in. I got my grill, I gotta clean it. So it's pretty nice. I got my shed, but it's not really a shed. It's really like if you go in there, it's 2 bedrooms. It's got a refrigerator in there, a microwave, and basically it's like a room that you could do anything with. And I'm gonna build my studio in there, build my podcast room, and just build some stuff in there. And I'm gonna be going live from there and doing shows and fitness stuff, and so that's gonna be coming soon. But yeah, and I gotta pressure wash all this and clean, and I gotta clean it. Like I said, I just moved in 3 days ago. But anyway, to put life in perspective, I've seen life go by, and it went by fast. I looked up, and look up, and 50 is here, and it came out of nowhere, and then people just on these jobs and dealing with the hustle and bustle of the workplace, and it's very, very stressful. And then when you try to deal with relationships, it's even more stress because now you got to deal with trying to please somebody, and you got to try not to piss them off and make them upset. So I try to tell men all the time, who cares about people getting upset? It's about your happiness. It's about what you're trying to do. You're putting in the work. You're putting in everything you have, the sacrifice, the financial part of it. And most of these relationships, nobody's putting nothing in it. It's just you. And they're riding your back. They're riding your back. It's just like your life is like a ship. It's like a boat. And along the line, you're in your boat, and you're rowing, and you're rowing, and you're rowing the boat. Huh? Oh no, this kid over here yelling. But anyway, you in your boat, and as you riding the boat, you're picking people up, and they're getting in the boat. And there's some rowing sticks in there, that they can help push the boat ahead. But they don't grab it. They just sit in the boat for the ride, and you just a stroking, you just a rowing, you just a rowing, just a rowing. And guess what? Somebody else needs some help, and they get in your boat, and then and the boat is getting heavier and heavier. So your boat is slowing down. Your boat is slowing down. But you know what? You're rowing. You're rowing because you see your dream up ahead. You see the finish line. But the people in the boat don't see the finish line. They just see your struggle. They see your struggle. So they don't want to help you because you're not at the finish line. Now at the finish line, you're gonna have some jokers at the finish line waiting on to see, will you prosper? Will you make it? And then they're gonna try to attach themselves to you. But check this out. You're rowing, you're rowing, you're rowing. And then let's say 2, 3, 4, 5 years go by. And you got all these people in your boat. Nobody's helping you paddle. Nobody's helping you paddle. But they all complaining. They complaining to you why you are not where you need to be. And everybody knows your destination, and everybody knows what you're trying to do, and you're trying to get to the finish line. And all they have to do is pick up those paddles and help you along the way. That's all they will have to do. But they don't do it. But they criticize you. They complain about what you're not doing. They complain about why you ain't there yet. And you got the relationships. You got the so-called friends. You got the so-called associates on your job that say they got your back. But they in your boat. And they watching you paddle. They're watching you and know they can help. They know all they can do is pick up that paddle, and we'll get to the finish line. We'll get there, and all the rewards and the benefits can go to everybody that helped in that boat, but they won't do it. That's why I checked out the black community. I've checked out of all this mess, this pro-black Dr. Umar Johnson crap. He don't even give no responsibility to any of the black women. And I'm not here to bash black women or talk about black women, but I'm just talking about the perspective of being in this damn boat I'm talking about. And that's a man. Every man is born with a boat. This individual boat. He's born with this boat. And he starts paddling himself. All the women, all around, guess what? They on a cruise. Women are sailing by you while you paddle. The women get to sail. And every now and then you might get a woman at sea where you're trying to go, and she'll jump off that ship into your boat and help you paddle. And it's a beautiful thing. It used to be like that long time ago. When marriage lasts 50, 60 years, that woman jumped off that cruise. She was getting easy going. She jumped off that and got into your boat. She saw something in you. She saw something in you to make her jump off that easy mode and say, I'm gonna go with this man right here. I'm gonna get with this man, and I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna be behind him. I'm gonna follow him. And so that's the key. That's the key. But guess what? Everybody in your boat and not doing any paddling. And these are the people that we care about. Sometimes it'll be a stranger. Some people you never even known come along to help you out. I got people in my life that's not even family. People that I haven't even really known that long, maybe 4 or 5 years, that got my back more than my family or the people that I really care about. You know, and it's really crazy how people treat you. But guess what about that boat? Guess what that boat does? It makes it to its final destination for the ones that make it. And I'm going to get to the ones that don't make it and the casualties of one's boat not succeeding and the consequences of it. You make it to the final destination and you got all these women at the port, your finish line. All the goodies are coming to you now. You done sailed a long haul. And guess what? Guess what? All the ones that was on easy mode is right there. Right there trying to attach themselves to you but didn't put in on nothing. Had the chance while they was cruising on by on easy mode to join your team. Oh, and the people that was freeloading in your boat, you kicked them off the boat many moons ago. You know what I'm talking about. The so-called friends you thought you had and you had to let them go. Those was the ones that used to be in the boat. Well, you at the finish line now. You at the finish line now. They been gone. You been canceled them. You freed up your boat. You freed it up. So guess what now? You at the finish line. You at the finish line. And guess what? You get to pick whatever you want. Now, if you're lucky, you would have had a woman that jumped off that cruise that she was on easy mode, and she jumped into your boat to help you. See, That's easy for you to be able to say, okay, I got mine. But if you didn't get that, now you have to pick wisely. You have to choose wisely now. Some decisions got to be made. And sometimes you will go straight MGTOW, like me. You just say, well, you know what? I did this on my own. I'm gonna live out my days on my own, stress free. If I deal with a woman, this how it's gonna be. But no, there'll be no procreation. There will be no cohabitation. None of that. But if you have a woman that get in that boat in the middle of your voyage and stick it out with you, then that's a different thing. She gets the world. She's earned her spot. And what happens to us most of the time is when we get a bit of success, when we get a bit of a success, we make the wrong choices and the bad decisions. And then we end up being baby daddy. And then we end up having baby mama number one, baby mama number two, and so on and so on and so on. And then bad decisions. A lot of us sabotage what we got going on. We was fine, but somewhere in our DNA and our nature says, I gotta have this woman. I gotta have a woman here. I'm incomplete. So we go out there and we judge a woman based on certain skills, other than what a woman's supposed to provide for a man. And we get caught up in that. We want to have a pretty girl, a beautiful woman, and you know what? I grant you that. Everybody wants something easy on the eyes, but I'd rather have me a mediocre, plain Jane, and be able to keep what I built than to have this beautiful devil that takes everything. And that's what I had. I'm here to tell you that's what I had. I had a beautiful devil. I had a beautiful devil. And I thought that was great at the time. Oh, I just knew she loved me, cared for me, would never do what she said she wouldn't do. And guess what she did? Everything she said she wouldn't do, she did it. And you know what I did? I took it on the chin. I did what I had to do. I did what I had to do because I put that in my life. I chose. I picked. And what I tell men all the time, when you pick something, you deal with the consequences. If you're going to get with that woman, she got a nice backside. She got a nice chest on her. She got a pretty face. You're going to deal with those type of problems. Because guess what? There are other men out there that want her. Just look at the Larry Wheels situation right now. I'm a fan of Larry Wheels. I'm in the gym. I train. I'm going to upload some videos of me training and some pictures I'm going to put online on my YouTube page to motivate men. It won't be for thirst trapping. I don't care what a woman think and what she wants, because women live on easy mode. All they got to do is hold their chastity and they can have any man they want. And nowadays they refusing to do that, so I don't know what they're going to get, and I don't care. But for the men, I'm motivating men. And not necessarily just black men, but men in general, because you know what? We need to stop this black and white and Asian and Spanish crap. Men are under attack. And men need to work together and understand for the better cause. I tell black men all the time, you get white men in business, they might not like that other white guy. But if he's good for business, they'll work together and make some money. That's the only thing I don't see us black men doing. If I don't, we got this thing. If I don't like you, we can't make no money together. You are op and you're an enemy. They don't look at it like that. That's why they got everything. But I'll get into that later on tonight because I really want to talk about that and get into that about this tribal monolith that we living in right now. Most of the time, us men get into bad situations because we pick it. We want to do what we want to do. We don't want to accept no guidance. We don't want to be disciplined. And when things happen to us, we want to blame the women. We want to blame people around us. And yeah, they have a lot to do with it. And some things you have to learn by trial and error because every man don't have a father, especially in the black community. So we're not taught masculine things. But trial and error need to work early for you and not make the same mistakes. I'm talking about the men from 18 to 30. Because I'm old. I'm old. So men from 18 to 30 need to understand. Choose wisely, pick wisely. Be self-aware. Understand if you got a girlfriend, it's going to cost you money. We're not the same. I don't care about what the politicians are saying, what the women are saying, or what the men are saying. We are not the same. Men are judged by their production and what they produce, and women are judged by their beauty and their chastity. And it's been that way since the beginning of time, and it's not going to change. I don't care what policy they put in place. I don't care how many laws they make about speech and all that. Nature dictates what's going to be in humanity. The nature dictates it. So I'm be on here about 2 more minutes because I don't want to talk nobody to death. I just had this is my first live, and I'm making my introduction. I am the Bandit, formerly known as the MGTOW Bandit. And the reason I say formerly known as the MGTOW Bandit is because I got a couple of cutie pies that I deal with from time to time. So I'm still a man going my own way with benefits. I believe a man should be able to have fun and participate in life. And I believe that if you are going full blown MGTOW where you ain't engaging in no woman activity, then you're just messing with yourself and you just playing with yourself because you're going against nature that way. If we can sit here and say that women are going against their nature trying to be a man and masculine and hold these masculine jobs and have these masculine views and these feminist views, then if you ain't with a woman from time to time, you're going against nature too as a man. You're going against nature as a man. So I tell men all the time, you are the king. This earth belongs to men. We build everything in society that everybody else, including women and weak men, we build everything. And we don't get nothing, no type of generosity. Most of the time we won't get a thank you. Everyday men in public are heroes. I'm talking about the men that's about service. And what do I mean by service? This is what I mean by service. A woman is able to go to the store with some booty shorts on, a halter top, all her skin out, a BBL, and won't have to worry about a man doing nothing to her. Why you think that is? Because from the clerk inside the store to the security outside any store and any man that's walking around that's about service will protect that woman. Don't matter how she live or what she got on, and that man probably don't even agree with her lifestyle. But if a man come up and try to attack her, who's gonna stop it? Men. Men. Not the cops, not the fire department, not the EMT, not the military. Regular ass men like us are gonna stop the threat. And this is what women don't understand. Everyday average men stops the threat. But do we get any appreciation for that? No. They walk around talking about they don't need a man. They got every app on their side. We can't even say our true thoughts because we'll get banned, we'll get canceled, we get all this stuff thrown at us, and all we trying to do is protect this society. But let me tell you something. You can't protect nothing without authority. You have to have authority to protect. And that's the problem with these women today. They want all the freedoms. They want to make all the decisions on their own with no responsibility. But at the same time, men are thinking traditionally because why? We want offspring. We want somebody that, hey, that's my son. Hey, that's my daughter. You want to walk your daughter down the aisle. You want to look at your wife you've been married to for 30 years. See, we still in our traditional role. A young man, 18, 19, 20, supposed to sow his royal oats. He's supposed to get the experience that he's going to give to his wife one day. No woman want an inexperienced man, but every man want an inexperienced woman. And this is what they don't get. I don't want an experienced woman. I didn't want it then, and I don't want it now. I want to be the one to guide her and mold her into what's good for me. Why? Because I'm paying. And I'm not talking about the night creatures that walk the street. Not that type of paying. I'm talking about investment. Men invest in what they want. He takes a loss when his investment don't come through. A woman can pick up, take the same hind and everything with her, repackage it, and give it to another man. Why? Because he's living by his traditional nature. He's not going against his nature. The women are. Yeah, so with that being said, I said I was going to end this live, but I had some things on my mind. I hope some man somewhere that is going through something and don't know how he don't know how to quite deal with it. He might come across my live. He might come across this and put things in perspective. And then maybe he can start moving a little differently. His life can change for the better. This is a man's channel. Women are welcome if they want to know what a man really wants in life. I'm not here to be yelling and screaming. I'm not here to compete with other podcasters or comment creator or what you call it, creators or whatever they call it, content creators or whatever. I'm not here to compete with them. I wish them all the best and well. I'm staying in my lane. As an older gentleman, I'm staying in my lane. So, with that being said, and before I sign off, don't you take yourself out. Don't eat a gun, don't eat a bullet. Don't do it. Your life means something. You're a man, chips might be down right now. You might be going through a whole lot of things right now. Your girl left you. You lost your job. You got your last $100 in the bank. But those are today problems. Those are all today problems. You don't know what the future holds for you. Every second of the day should be enjoyed, embraced. You have to embrace every day. You have to embrace the bad along with the good. Because if you're having some bad times, when the good times come, you can really enjoy it and appreciate it, and you won't let nobody come in. You won't let nobody come in and take it away from you because you know what it took to get to that point. You know what it took to get to that point. I'm in a new house with no furniture in it. Got to go out this weekend and buy new furniture. But guess what? It's a new beginning. I'm not worried. I'm not worried about um I'm not worried about what people think of me. No. I'm living my life, and I'm writing my own story. And I'm telling black men, write your own story, man. You direct your life. Don't let no job, don't let no family member, don't let no woman, nobody direct your life. You be the director, the editor, the promotions. You be everything in your life. Your life is a movie. You direct it. Don't let nobody else direct your life. There ain't no reason to take yourself out over a woman, a job, or anything. Anything that's not working for you, this is what you do. Remove yourself from it. Remove yourself. And when you remove yourself from the garbage, everything will open up for you. Sometimes we hold on to things and doors won't open. Maybe you got that girl in your life that's not good for you. She causes you problems all the time, and you got this woman over here waiting on you to let that go. And guess what? She got everything you need, but you won't let this thing that you got in your life go, and you just missing everything. You you have a job, and there's a job over there that's just as good, give you all the benefits in the world, but it's no access for you because you keep holding on to that job because you scared to make a move. You're gonna leave here anyway, folks. And every video, I'm gonna say this statement. Get used to it. You're gonna leave this earth anyway. Everything you have, everything I have, this house, the furniture I'm gonna buy, everything I'm gonna enjoy at this house, I would not have it one day because I'm gonna be in the ground. Live every day to the fullest, and you choose to be happy, no matter what happens. Deal with it, embrace it, and stay up, my friend. Band it out.